So it's 10:10 today, 10th of October, and with all the heightened emotion and the really, it's like a separation of timelines. There's lots of different frequencies that we can land on, and so many of us are in different frequencies, experiencing different things. Really, you can feel how we are now, different people are existing in different worlds, and that can be so confusing, especially as we can transition to different frequencies and what people call different timelines as well, and different selves, as we now have a bigger awareness of the different selves that we are. And some of these identities are really deep, really ancient, touching into our soul purpose, touching into what we were when we came to this planet and why. Some of these relate to our lineage and what sort of lineage we are holding, what wisdom we are holding from our ancestors, and what role, specific roles that specific lineages had on this planet. I come from, well, several lineages obviously, so I have all different ancestors. And so there's the lineage of beauty bearers. These were women who held a very strong connection to the magical realms, and each of them had a parallel winged unicorn in the magical realm, and they were working together to bring beauty to the subtler layers of earth. So that's a lineage from my mother line, my mother's mothers. And there's another lineage of light guardians from my father's mothers. They are people who were entrusted with guarding the very subtle, very, very subtle energies of this earth and the sources of magic and beauty. So they would find these sources, these like springs, but on the energetic realms, and they are points. We can see them as points in the land that emanate blessing, beauty, healing. And there will be people whose role will be to be guardians of these places, of these very tender beings who don't have a way to protect themselves, because they have to be very, very tender. They can't hold a shield or be hard or dense in any way, because otherwise they can't do their job. So they always had a guardian. So this is my father's mothers. And there's more, so this is really interesting too. The more we deepen in our awareness of what lives in our field, what is my cosmic lineage. I had life in Lyra as a Lyran, and I have ties to Arcturians and Andromedans. I was one of these tender magical beings as well, deep in the earth, emanating very soft, very, very subtle energies of blessing and beauty. We have our magical lineages, our cosmic lineages. We are so much. We're connected to so many different fields, and so this can be quite overwhelming, slowly to find more and more and more of what I am, what I can be, what I used to be, what my soul role is, and what am I here to do this time around. So for me, this confusion anchors in this question: what am I here to do this time around? And when I know this, I can align with that. And I know that one of the things I'm here to do is to learn how to walk interconnectedness. So in communication and heart reciprocity with all the beings, as my ancestors knew and did before me. These are ancestors of place. So people who lived here in Avalon, people who lived in Stanton Drew Stone Circle, which is one of my homes, people who lived in the Rollright Stones, as a priestess from the Rollright Stones, who was the first to teach me, an ancestor being, she was the first to teach me about this interconnected existence where you can feel the life force in everything and be a part of it. So I'm mainly here to listen, to learn again how to listen to the sky and to the land and to the green and growing things and to the crawling and the flying and the walking things, and to the energetic beings, the ones who have bodies that are not physical. So when I remember that, I remember I'm not alone. I remember I'm held in my community of life, always. And it might be like a little fly that will suddenly sit on my toe. It might be the tiniest hint of a bird song in my ear, or the little movement of a branch, and I know I'm among family. So this is what holds me in these times. What holds you? What do you feel you are here to do? We are so welcome to be very, very different now. Really different. Let yourself be really unique. Not doing anything anybody else is doing. That's okay. That's okay to be really strange and out there and just find your radically different role in helping to midwife this new earth of ours. I love you so much. Sending lots and lots of love from Avalon.